It was summertime in Sidelik World. Oscar loved this time of year. He was strolling through the mountains one morning when he passed over some wooden boards. They broke beneath him and he sank into a hole. Inside were piles and piles of gold. "Oh my," he cried, "I'd be rich if I kept this. I certainly can't carry this all home in my arms." "I'll get the car," he decided. "I hope no one else finds out about this before I can come back." But what Oscar didn't know was that most of the other Licks already knew about the gold mine. In fact, they knew things he didn't. "The gold mine up in the mountains is unsafe," announced Corey. "The walls inside it can fall under the slightest pressure. I'm sure many Licks will pass through that area, so we must seal it off. I'm giving you this responsibility, Timmy," he added. Timmy found a cart and filled it with barricades. As he was putting up the barricades, Oscar returned with the car. He bluntly pushed away the barricades and started in. Timmy stopped working. "Look what you've done, Oscar," Timmy snapped. "Why did you break through the barrier?" Oscar thought he knew what was going on. "Oh, nice try, Timmy," said Oscar. "I know that you just want to get down there first." "Well, I saw it first, so I'm collecting it myself," he concluded. Timmy wasn't in the mood to argue with Oscar. "Be out of there in 5 minutes," ordered Timmy. "It's not as safe as you may think." Oscar ignored Timmy, and he pushed the car further down the mine. "Ooh," he said. "I'd better start collecting that gold now." For the next 3 minutes, he stuffed the car with as much gold as possible. His time was almost up, and the mine was clear. "Phew," he sighed. "All done. Now I need to get this all home." But Oscar noticed a door in the darkness. He opened it and couldn't believe his eyes. "My day keeps getting better and better," he laughed. But he wasn't careful as he entered. Oscar was too big for the doorway. He hit the frames and that sent a mound of dirt over it. Now he was stuck in the small chamber. "Oh no!" Oscar cried. "Now how am I going to get home?" Back in town, Mac was introducing a new flavor of ice cream. Everyone tried it. "Where's Oscar?" Jeff asked. "He wouldn't miss this for anything." "He must still be in that mine shaft," Timmy muttered. As Timmy left to search for him, Oscar just stood alone nervously. Not even the gold shone to give him light. Even if there was a way out, he couldn't see it. "I'm such a silly Sidelick," Oscar whined. "How can anyone rescue me way down here?" Timmy peered down the mine. He caught sight of the collapsed doorway. "Perhaps something's happened down there," he said. "What if he's trapped?" Timmy was very worried. And so was Oscar. Timmy ran further from the hole. He tapped on the ground, hoping the sound would echo. "Oscar, can you hear me?" shouted Timmy. "Yes, I can hear you, Timmy," responded Oscar. "I have a feeling you're sorry for not listening," called Timmy. "Just please listen now. If you go to your right, you'll see a stack of gold. Push your way past it," finished Timmy. Oscar pushed his way past the gold. The car easily rode down a narrow hallway. It began climbing. It climbed, and it climbed, and it climbed. Until at last, he saw a light. "Okay, Oscar," said Timmy. "Now just smash the door. It'll break right open, trust me." With all his strength, Oscar bashed the boards. Oscar was free! Oscar thanked his friend, and then they rode happily back to town. Everyone was glad to see them. "I just have one question, Oscar," Timmy said. "Why did it mean so much for you to save that butter?" Butter?" asked Oscar. "After we cleared out the gold, we started using that mine for butter storage before it started falling apart," responded Timmy. Oscar said nothing as he drove back home.